Hello, everyone, and welcome to the first episode of the Take Control podcast, brought to you by the Smoky Mountain State Health Department. My name is Chad Hurley, and I'll be your host for today's session. We want this episode to be more of an introduction to what this podcast will be all about. Everything we do here at Take Control is meant to help all of you overcome whatever problem you have with porn. Some of you are here for yourselves, some of you may be here for others. As more episodes come out, we'll talk about different things, but for now, this episode will be something short and sweet for you to look back on over the next week. 1 in 5 mobile searches are for pornography. This is a statistic I read recently while looking some things up for the session today. There are a lot of topics we could go over about this number, but I want to talk more about the reasons why this number is what it is. Some of you listening might find yourselves in this statistic. Some of you might only know someone who is. For some of you, this habit of porn use is something you started recently and you want to stop before it gets out of hand. Others maybe began at a young age and are not looking for a way out. Some of you have probably tried over and over again to quit, but haven't had the success you're looking for. Whatever the reason you're here listening today, I want you to know that where you come from doesn't matter. The only thing you need to keep in mind is where you're going. Key to this idea is remembering that you are the one who decides where you go. Albert Bandura, the famous psychologist, put forth something related to this called self-efficacy. Remember that, self-efficacy. Self-efficacy, to put it simply, is how well you think you can do something you have to do in order to solve a problem. To put it even more simply, it's how well you believe in yourself. That is one of the goals we have here at Take Control. We want every one of you to leave these episodes knowing that you have what it takes to win your challenges with pornography. Now, some of you might be asking what the end game is. You might wonder if there is a point to trying to quit porn, especially if you've not been able to quit in the past. Let me tell a little story that might illustrate what you can get out of our program. My dad and I like to go shooting a lot, and one time he made a bet that I couldn't hit a target with a handgun that was a long way out. I asked him what I would get if I did it, and he said I would only get the satisfaction of knowing that I did it. Quitting can have all kinds of benefits to it. We'll definitely be going over more of that in detail in the next few releases. Some of these benefits are physical and emotional, and some of them have moral ties for some of you. No matter what your reason for quitting is, there is always the good feeling of knowing you did it. I want to thank all of you for coming on today for this little segment of Take Control. I know it was short, but I just wanted to give you all some ideas to think about for next time. Next week will be a full-length episode, and we'll talk about how you can recognize the signs of an addiction to pornography. For more information on the Take Control program, go to www.smshdtakecontrol/home.org. That's www.smshdtakecontrol/home.org. Thank you all once again, and take care.